Yeah, Use Me Like You Do. I remember when we were writing the song, Scott was like, I got this riff, which is the riff you hear right off the intro and through the verses. And I was like, oh, it's just badass. And it's got some syncopated sort of quickness to it.
We started just tracking the idea, Dave and I, but we had no lyrics written for it whatsoever. And so we kind of just like, okay, well, here will be the verse, and this big dun 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 will be the chorus. We thought it was just like the coolest song.
Working on verses and stuff for that song was challenging. Just finding out what to get inspired to write about and trying to figure out what would you possibly have to say that could live up to something that's kind of what was shaping up to be quite an epic song.
Literally a lot of the time, like when we would have writer's block, we would just be like, you know what? Like honestly, like just like freestyling in front of the mic.
When Scott was like, oh, I was kind of thinking about it like this, we were both kind of being inspired in slightly separate directions.
Every time, every place, can't you see all the air I breathe?
So we went to Nashville, which was really cool, and Blackbird Studio D is just an epic spot to be recording.
We showed up day one, we talked to Shakir like on the phone and stuff, but like the first day we met him in Nashville, like he walked in the room, he's like, Shakir. He's a Grammy award-winning producer, and everything he makes sounds really, really awesome.
So we're with Shakir, and I thought that the tones and the scope of this song was like some of Shakir's best work.
You know, me and Dave spent a lot of time producing it in the demo, and we had a lot of ideas, and we liked the way it worked a lot of the ways we did it. But I think what was really cool, and which speaks a lot towards Shakir, is even like after we recorded the song, he's like, oh, I want to use those reverse piano hits that you guys did. And I was like, oh, don't you just want to recreate them? He's like, no, the ones you guys did, it's the same key, right? We're like, yeah. He's like, yeah, the ones you guys did sound perfect. And we're like, really? You know, and it's like almost like a little hat tip from the producer to be like, that was cool. Let's just use the ones you guys did already because they're great.
All this epic stuff that you can only get in that studio in terms of rock and roll were sort of at our disposal, and it was a real pleasure.